This segment of Bred to Win brought to you by Barristock, trusted by Australia's leading studs and backed by Kentucky Equine Research. Horses come first. The late Ananda Krishnan's Kia Ora Stud reintroduced standing stallions several years ago, and it's a decision that's already borne fruit. Farnan is already off to a flying start with his offspring, and Captivant and Prague have exciting futures as well for mare owners looking for racetrack performance and deep Group 1 pedigrees. It's a beautiful midwinter's day here at Kia Ora Stud, and it's just such a magnificent property. We know what all these trees are going to look like come very early in spring, but right now, how's the farm going? The three stallions are very established, of course, in Farnan, Captivant and Prague, and you're heading into what should be a really lovely spring.
Yes, well, thank you, Caroline, for coming up to visit us. As you say, midwinter. It's very good of you. Look, we're very excited about the upcoming spring and the stud season. Kia Ora has a long history of producing top quality racehorses, and the current management team are very committed to continuing on that legacy. So we're very excited for the season and we're very much looking forward to it.
It's been wonderful. We'll touch on each of the stallions individually, but watching, particularly Farnan getting out with his horses, getting out and going really early, and obviously Captivant, Prague, there's so much more to look forward to from them.
Yeah, look, we are thrilled with Farnan. He couldn't really have had a better start to have had King of Pop, North England going so well for him. You were here before and you filmed Farnacle as a foal, and obviously Farnacle ran second in the Brisbane Sars Produce, second to Cool Archie, and that horse has obviously gone on and won a JJ Atkins, so a Group 1, so obviously he's a horse we're very excited to see what he can produce in the future. Farnan has been amazing. He really is doing everything we expected him to do. I mean, we thought he'd get early types, we thought they'd get up and running just like he did, and that's exactly what they're doing.
He's a quirky sort of fellow. I mean, he's obviously a really high-class horse. He won a Golden Slipper, he won a Silver Slipper and a Todman Stakes. I mean, imagine if you owned the winner of those three races this year, you'd be talking about this colt as absolutely being a superstar, and people really forget so quickly. So it's really good to recap on that race record of a horse such as Farnan.
That's absolutely correct. I mean, I think people do, nobody ever forgets a Golden Slipper winner, and the fact that he had three runners this year in the Golden Slipper as well keeps him at the forefront of people's minds. But the fact that he was such a good racehorse and he was so fast and he was so precocious and tough, I mean, I think we're very excited about him and we're very excited for his future. He's covered good books of mares and will continue to do so. He's going to have a very bright future, we think.
And when you look at him here now, he's letting down even further. He's a son of Not a Single Doubt, we know, out of a Street Cry mare. And he's sort of, some of the Not a Single Doubts are really nuggety and powerful, and he certainly has that power. But he also has a little bit more sort of length about him and strength, and that Street Cry coming through as well.
Yeah, he's definitely got Street Cry's legs, very sound. He stands over the ground. I mean, we saw him, as the boys said, he gets a bit heavier during the season when he's exercising more and covering mares, but he certainly stands over the ground. There's plenty of scope about him. He just isn't a sort of a squibby type, a short, as you say, a short couple type. He's definitely got that bit of stretch about him. He's a busy horse, isn't he? You can see why he was a good racehorse. The boys here say he's very clever. He learns things very quickly, and you only have to do something once with him and he knows what's expected of him and what you want him to do. So I think all of that combines to make him a very good stallion. It's a good stallion in the making, and his progeny seem to have that as well. They're smart, they're tough, they're precocious, so obviously if it keeps all heading in the right direction, we'll be pretty happy. Actually, we purchased two mares in America last season, and they'll both be going to Farnan. We purchased a very expensive mare up at Magic Millions, Written Beauty, and she's also booked to Farnan. So once again, going into his fifth season, he'll be covering a very good book of mares. Interesting that he's not just sex biased, he gets a good filly as well. So he's had winners both colts and fillies, which is very pleasing.
And continuing the same sire line, Not a Single Reduced Choice into Not a Single Doubt for Farnan. But Prague is a son of Reduced Choice himself, and we've always commented how similar they are. We know his dam descends from the mighty mare Emancipation, who has as descendants, Group 1 winning sprinters and a Caulfield Cup winner. So Prague, he could throw anything. And I think it's really exciting looking ahead to his 3-year-olds that are going to be coming through.
I know it's very evident today in today's world that everyone expects horses to get 2-year-olds, quick early 2-year-olds. Not everyone does. I mean, look at the Autumn Sun as a good example and look what he's achieved now. We're very confident that Prague will get runners. We have every faith in him. I mean, you just have to look at him, what a gorgeous horse he is. He had the pedigree, the performance, the physique. So we have every confidence in him and we will be supporting him again this year with some of our nice Kia Ora mares.
And of course at the sales too, they're selling for a couple $100,000, I mean, as a return on service fee, that is just magnificent.
Yeah, that was a very good result, wasn't it, for the colt out of Invincible Gem. So a good client of ours, Charles Hill, bred that horse. So, we have some nice Pragues in our stables. The trainers like them. They just don't seem to have much luck at the moment. But as I said, we have every confidence in him and we'll be supporting him again this season.
And of course the third stallion here at Kia Ora, Captivant, a son of Capitalist, and the first yearlings by Captivant have sold particularly well, and I really can't wait to see them on the track later this year. But you'd have to think they'll be out early, but the expectation would also be for them to train on in elite company as 3-year-olds.
Yeah, well, that's what we're thinking. He's the kind of horse, won the Victory Vane, but then went on to run second in the Caulfield Guineas to Animo. So we're thinking that they will come out early, but also there'll be a bit of a stretch in them and they'll get out over a bit of distance. The word from the breakers on them is that they're going very well. Everyone seems to like them. They have very good minds. They're very athletic. The same platitudes that everyone says about all their horses, but we are very happy with what we're hearing and from what we're hearing back from other trainers, not just the Captivants that we have in our system. I mean, you saw him today. He's the most relaxed, beautiful horse. He's just got such a great temperament. He's so strong. He's also from that great sire line, the Written Tycoon Capitalist sire line, so prolific here in Australia, so well established. So yeah, we're excited for Captivant.
Some of the mares to have visited him, we had the Captivant half-sister to Private Harry sold at the classic sale for $220,000. So again, the right mares combined with him, they're throwing magnificent types.
I think if you send the right sort of mare to him, you'll get a very good type. So he needs a sort of a strong, shorter coupled mare, and that's what Happy Pilgrim is. So they got the result there. Also, Lizziepan, the mare from Silverdale that had the $340,000 colt that sold at Easter. She's got a lot of commands back in her pedigree. Of course, he has commands in his pedigree, so you've got that double there. So that was very evident in that yearling. So he'll get you a very good-looking type. He floats along the ground. I don't know when you were taking that footage earlier today, the way he just sort of cantered around the paddock. He really just floats. And when we're seeing some footage of the yearlings at the breakers, they seem to float along like that as well. So, we're hopeful.
Your beautiful broodmare band here at Kia Ora. So much to look forward to.
Yeah, we have 104 mares on the property at the moment, and this year we bought some really lovely mares. We paid $1.8 million for Mumbai Muse. We bought some lovely mares up at the Magic Millions, and we're going to spread those mares around Farnan, Captivant and Prague. So we are putting our money where our mouth is and supporting our stallions.
And of course, stallion parade's coming up too. There's so many opportunities to get up here and see these stallions, because people forget from one year to the next the racetrack performance, and also, now that there are a couple of crops, particularly Farnan, to come back, you've seen them race, and come back and have a look at him now, because all of them have really let down so much more from one year to the next.
Yeah, it's kind of like the boys turning into the men, isn't it? And we're happy for people to come back and look at them. Our stallion parade is on August 23rd. You can RSVP on our website. And we were happy for people to come and have a look at the stallions at any time, actually. If anybody wants to come at any time and have a private parade, all they have to do is give me a call and we can organise that.